Sure, let's dive deep into the world of supply chain management and unravel its complexities. Picture this. Every product you buy, from a smartphone to a bag of flour, involves a fascinating journey of planning, coordination, and execution. This journey is orchestrated by what we call the supply chain, a behind-the-scenes powerhouse that connects production to consumers. When it's managed effectively, it becomes an art that can propel businesses to great heights. At its core, supply chain management is like being the conductor of an enormous orchestra, where harmony is key, and every player has a critical role. From sourcing raw materials to ensuring timely delivery, it's about synchronizing various components so that they work seamlessly together. In doing so, supply chain management boosts efficiency, optimizes costs, and ultimately improves customer satisfaction. But achieving this level of coordination isn't as simple as just having everyone play their part. It requires a strategic approach, innovative thinking, and sometimes, a bit of finesse. Let's start with understanding why effective supply chain management is so crucial. Imagine you're running a restaurant. You need fresh ingredients delivered daily, or your menu, and in turn, your customers' satisfaction, takes a hit. That's a microcosm of the larger supply chain ecosystem, where failure to manage any single component can lead to delays, increased costs, and unhappy customers. On a larger scale, businesses that excel in supply chain management not only meet customer demand but often exceed expectations, offering speed, quality, and flexibility. Now, one might ask, what's the secret sauce for successful supply chain management? It's a mix of technology, collaboration, and data-driven insights. In recent years, technology has transformed how supply chains operate. The integration of IoT devices, artificial intelligence, and big data analytics has reshaped supply chains into sophisticated networks. For instance, IoT sensors enable real-time tracking of products, reducing uncertainties and improving inventory management. This connectivity ensures that potential issues can be addressed proactively, such as rerouting shipments during extreme weather conditions to prevent delays. Let's talk about collaboration. A well-oiled supply chain depends heavily on robust communication and strong relationships among all parties involved, from suppliers to logistics providers to retailers. It's about creating an ecosystem where everyone is aligned with common goals and working in unison. Collaborative efforts help in mitigating risks and fostering innovation. For example, strong supplier relationships can lead to the development of new materials that improve product quality or reduce costs. Data is another pivotal player in the game. In today's digital age, the abundance of data provides unprecedented insights into every segment of the supply chain. But data alone isn't magic. It's the interpretation and application of this data that transforms supply chains. Smart data analytics can predict trends, detect inefficiencies, and inform better decision-making. Imagine having the ability to forecast demand with precision or identifying a bottleneck in your transportation routes. These insights allow you to make changes that keep your supply chain nimble and responsive. Challenges still abound despite these advancements. Disruptions can occur at any moment, be it due to natural disasters, geopolitical tensions, or even global pandemics. The COVID-19 pandemic, for example, revealed vulnerabilities in global supply chains, as industries faced unprecedented shortages and delays. This highlighted the importance of resilience. A resilient supply chain is one that can adapt and recover from such jolts swiftly. Building resilience often involves diversifying suppliers, reevaluating logistics strategies, and investing in technology that enhances visibility across the supply chain. Balancing efficiency and risk is an art form. Businesses often grapple with the dilemma of maintaining lean inventories to cut costs versus holding higher stock levels to cushion against disruptions. Solutions can vary widely, but having contingency plans and understanding supply chain dynamics can lead to smarter, quicker decisions when the unexpected strikes. Sustainability has become another critical aspect of supply chain management. More consumers are demanding eco-friendly practices, pushing companies to rethink their operations. Sustainable supply chains seek to minimize environmental impacts while ensuring economic viability and social responsibility. This might mean sourcing materials from ethical suppliers, optimizing transportation to reduce carbon emissions, or designing products with recyclability in mind. Leading companies recognize that sustainable practices not only appeal to conscious consumers but can also result in long-term savings. Let's not forget the human aspect. Behind every supply chain are people making decisions, negotiating deals, and finding solutions to daily challenges. Investing in talent, fostering a culture of continuous improvement, and empowering employees with the right tools and information are essential. A motivated and skilled workforce is often the unsung hero of an efficient supply chain. Effective supply chain management is indeed a complex dance, a dynamic interplay of innovation, strategy, technology, and human ingenuity. As global markets become increasingly interconnected, the role of supply chain professionals will continue to evolve, demanding ever greater adaptability and foresight. Embracing change, learning from disruption, and harnessing emerging technologies are the pathways to mastering this intricate dance. As we wrap up this conversation, it's clear that the supply chain is not just a business function but a vital component of modern commerce that connects people, places, and products across the globe in ways that continue to evolve and inspire.